Hey there, Survivors. Cougar here, back with more Planet Crafter Humble Planet. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which we had just entered this amazing looking cave here. And we're going to explore it today. There's lots of iridium and I think some uraninite lying around on the floor here. Yeah, uraninite, which is all very valuable. But if we took the time to pick up every piece of iridium and uraninite in here, we'd spend an entire episode here in the cave. So I'm gonna come back and get all this stuff on my own, um, off camera. For now, we're just gonna kind of explore, see what's in here, see if there are any chests in here, that kind of thing. And actually, I've decided that in terms of playing this all the way through, it's going to take so long for me to tier 4 drill unlocked. Good. It's going to take so many hours to play this all the way through. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some play offline or off camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for 2 hours off camera and then come back and do an hour of on camera work. Yes, play. And then 2 more hours of off-camera play and then an hour of on-camera play. So we'll be skipping stuff. We're not going to be picking up right where we left off anymore. But, you know, it takes so long. There's a crate with good stuff in it. I forgot how long it takes to get all the way through this game. I mean, we're on episode 7 here, and we don't even have trees yet. Now, part of that is due to me not playing super efficiently, but we also have to get out and explore. We have to build up the base. We have to get all the terraforming stuff in. And you could put a lot of hours into this game. And I think that we will... Oops, oxygen level low. I hope I have what I need to build an oxygen chamber. Good. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to skip through some stuff in the interests of moving this along and getting the terraforming. Yeah, because we haven't even gotten to trees yet, and then we still have amphibians and fishes and animals and all sorts of stuff to get through. So, and I want this to be like 30, 40 episodes since we've already played through the game once, and this is DLC stuff. So that's what we're going to do. For now, we're just exploring this cave. That's how we came in. We went around to the right. Okay, I have food. We have some food. We're going to have to head back at some point, get more food. I'm getting the uraninite because we get the super alloy from this, and we're going to need super alloy. Unless we want to make it in the tier 2 crafter. But yeah, we still got a bunch of exploring to do too. I mean, we've only seen a tiny bit of this planet. I know it's half the size of the original planet, but even so, there's a lot more to see. Ah, crate. Hey, mushrooms, good. Mushroom seeds. This looks fantastic. Wow. Love the lava zone. This looks amazing. There's probably a crate or two that we're missing here, but again, I'll come back and gather all the iridium and all the uraninite on my own time, off camera. Let's just do some more exploring before we have to head back to base. Feels like we've seen a lot, but not that much. We still don't have the tier 2 deconstruction chip, which would allow us to get in there. And in fact, I know how to get in there now. Which is going to be through here. Yes. All right, so we need the tier 2 deconstruction to get through there, but we can grab some stuff here, like a chip, super alloy, another chip, oops, and some aluminum, and another super alloy. Good. Terrific. Now I know, so the big spider things that we already emptied are out here. Lots more uraninite. Nope, not that. And we need some water. I think the big spider creatures, robots that we encountered and searched, yeah, are back in here. So we've already been here. Let's go a little farther from home. I can't go that far because I'm on my last food. And we still only have the tier 1 jetpack, I think? Yeah, so that's why we're flying so slowly too. Maybe we should go back. Let's head back. I'll grab some food. We'll see if we can upgrade our jetpack to move a little bit faster, and then go out and do a little bit more exploring. Well, it looks like the water has pretty much stopped rising. I haven't seen that get much deeper yet, so I guess we could have built out on that central island out there. There's just not much room to build out there because of all the existing structures. So I think in the long run, I think we'll be glad that we built up here. Gives us more room, allows us to keep everything together, like the vehicle bay and the rocket platform and stuff. Now, can we build a tier 2 jetpack? I feel like we should have unlocked that already. Apparently not. Maybe that's a chip that I'm holding in my hand, or maybe we have to reach... Yeah, there we go. New blueprint received. Tier 2 jetpack. Fantastic. And vehicle upgrades and a spacesuit displayer. Let's see about getting a tier 2 jetpack. It looks like we have everything we need. Good. Okay, now let's grab a bit of food and let's just quick check on our terraforming efforts. They're not doing well. We got to get a bunch more rockets up. I like to have 10 rockets of each type by mid-game, up to 20 by end game. 20 of each type. So we got to get more rockets up. The pressure is barely climbing at all. Heat is climbing. Oxygen is sort of climbing, but slowly. Yeah, we got to get more terraforming stuff done. But what I really also want to do is explore. And now that we have the tier 2 jetpack, I think that the rover is not that fast from what I've seen. I mean, we can take the rover if you want. But I know that you can increase the speed through upgrades, but I don't know if the rover is actually faster than the jetpack or not. Especially when you're talking about traveling over broken terrain. See, this doesn't feel that much faster than the jetpack. And we're going to be running into stuff and having to go around stuff. You know, in its current form, I feel like the rover is actually more trouble than it's worth. I'm going to leave it here until we get some upgrades on it, so it's moving faster. You're not gaining oxygen. You're still losing oxygen in there for the time being. I think there are upgrades that'll make it so that you don't lose oxygen in there. But I just want to explore. This is fully explored. Yeah, we've already been. That's a little biodome wreck out there that I think we've already been to. Yeah, this isn't getting us anywhere except to this hovering crate with food in it, which I did not pick up. So good, now we have food. Oh, and I didn't empty out my inventory either. I'm gonna go back to base and empty out my inventory and grab some more food. I'll catch up with you back there. On my way back to base, I saw something off in the distance here that I wanted to come back and check out. So that's where we are now. Base is back that way, and we've come out here and climbed up through the kind of icy areas, not the full ice areas, which are off that direction there, but off. Wait a minute. What the? Yes, this is what I saw out of the corner of my eye and wanted to come check out. We've never been out there before, so let's go check that out. Also, some crates. And a chip. And another crate. With explosives and a rocket engine. Great. That'll save us a bit of effort. Whoa, that's osmium. Is that osmium? And there's no water out here, so it looks like all this osmium was just ours for the taking right from the start. So we didn't have to wait for the ice to melt to get our first osmium. It was just sitting out here on the ground. If we'd explored a little bit further out, we would have known this and been able to get things, osmium related stuff going a bit sooner. Well, there's tons of osmium out here, and in keeping with what I said earlier about, keeping things moving, I think we're just going to do a quick sweep through here, see if there's anything really interesting to see. It is kind of hard to see back in here. It's a bit dark. Well, it's nighttime, but we'll grab really good stuff, like the contents of crates and things. But I will come back and harvest up all this osmium on my own time. Let's see what else is out here. And I guess we could, this I think is farther out than the cave where we have the osmium mining platform. So I don't think we need an osmium mining platform here, but here's something to check out. I think we're going to need oxygen soon. Yep. Crates full of good stuff. Anything else? Nope. Oh, that. Let's see what's in here. More chips, probably. Hopefully. Yep. More chips. It's a chip bonanza. Good. All right, I think we got everything out of here. We'll come back. We're going to need the tier 2 deconstruction chip to deconstruct that stuff, but we will want that stuff. That deconstructs into good things. Let's continue our sweep through here and head back and get some terraforming done. We need more heat. We need more pressure. We need more oxygen. Have we unlocked the flower spreaders? I forget now. Yes, we have. Oh, but we needed fertilizer. Right. Which needs the algae, which we have not built any algae growers yet. So we got to get that done. Lots of osmium. I'm not seeing much else on the ground to collect, but the osmium is worth coming back for anyway. Well, that was not an oh, it's just that area that's dark. Oh, it's not even nighttime. It's just these light-sucking crystals here that make it look kind of dark. Okay. Well, as I started to say, that was not an exhaustive search of that area, but I'll come back and give it another look. We really got to get the terraforming ramped up, because the terraforming will happen in the background as we explore. So it was kind of stupid for me to just leave base immediately and start doing more exploration without getting a little bit more terraforming stuff active. But I do love to explore. I love games with rewarding exploration, and there's a perfect example of it. If we had explored a little bit more earlier in the game, we could have had that osmium stuff much earlier. Okay, so yeah, just heading back to base, just dead ahead. I'll meet you guys back there. Okay, I think our top priority back here at base is going to be to get some algae going on in the lake down there. And for that, we're going to need, what do we need? Whoops, nope, not that. But we're going to need bioplastic nuggets, which are hard to come by because we do not have a biolab yet. So why don't we build one of those? Where do we have room for that? Up on the roof. Yep, I think we can put one up here. We're going to have to have access to it, though. I mean, we could have it off of there. That's going to be a long trip, though, and it's going to be very far away from my containers for the craft from container stuff to work. So let me think about this some more. How about off the front, up there? Let's see if we can do that. Biolab. There it is. Okay, yeah, we could do it there. That works. We could even do it there, but that's kind of creating a hydration level critical. It's creating a bit of an overhang. What am I doing? So let's put it up here. And to get there, we'll have to go up again. Yes, I have to make another, no, wait, yes. No, it's right here. Silly me. Up, and I kind of built it the wrong way around. This is kind of facing the wrong direction, but that's okay. Okay, we can make bioplastic nuggets. Good. We're going to need, let's see how many we can make. Yep, that's it. Okay. Unless we've grown more mushrooms. I may move the growing stuff up here to the biolab. Yeah, this whole area needs a rework, which I will do off camera. You don't have to sit here for that. Now let's see if we can make some algae growers. Ideally, we can jump right to the tier 2 algae growers. No, we need fertilizer for that, which we are going to need some algae to make. So let's just plop down some tier 1s. I think we can do one more. Good. Now we're growing algae. And that'll help with our oxygenation and give us the algae that we're going to need to make fertilizer and stuff. Right? Isn't that what we need to make fertilizer? Yeah, I gotta fix all this. I may rotate this around too, so that this is facing into the base. Yeah, we need a bunch of algae and eggplants. So we got to keep our farming efforts going, and we got to wait for the algae to grow. Okay, but what else? Should we see? Now we found a rocket engine, right? We've got 2 rocket engines, so let's just get a rocket up. Or 2. We're going to need some... Do I have green beans? Yes. We are going to need some super alloy to get the rockets up. Ooh, that was weird. Okay. It's acting strange. Or maybe it's just me acting strange. I don't know. But we have the osmium. And that, an explosive powder, good. Drop off a bunch of this stuff. It looks like we have good seeds here. I'll go through and look at all my seeds and see if we can replace some. There's a couple of Tuscas though. Let's see if we can get those in right away. More mushroom seeds, beans, Shanga we don't need. And we have 7 chips to decode. Let's do that. No, let's get our rockets up first. We'll do 1 cobalt and 1 silicon. Rockets. I forget how many of these we've launched so far. Probably only 3, maybe 4. So we've got a ways to go on the rockets. Okay. Explosive powder could make. We have a couple downstairs. Can't make any of the bacteria until we get some algae going. Let's check the rest of our growing things. Do some harvesting. More mushrooms, more bio nuggets. And let's check our, flower spreaders. That's what we needed. But we needed super alloy for that, which we now have. Yeah, we got plenty of super alloy to make flower spreaders. Oh, it was fertilizer that we were waiting on. Okay, sorry, my bad. Drop off our super alloy. I need to make more storage containers. I need to do a whole rethink of the base and get this all laid out the way I want it, because it's kind of just a mess now. Kind of just been putting stuff wherever. Heat and pressure. I think we're okay on heat. Let's get some more pressure going. Do this a little bit away from base. Put one here. And here with our pressure army, I think we're a little bit too far from base for me to use my crafting containers. Because I'm sure we have aluminum. Yeah. That's some serious pressurization. Excellent. Yes, I know we've unlocked the tier 4, but those are power hogs and need a lot of super alloy. So I think we'll just stick with the tier 3s for now, until I am more confident in how our super alloy is going. It's a little too early to check for algae, I think, but let's just give it a look. Yep, no algae. Well, wait, there's some. Not ready yet. Okay. And those are all kind of shallow, too. I may need to move those out into deeper water to make harvesting a bit easier. All right, let's just check. What have we unlocked that we can do? Well, machine optimizers, but again, that's going to require a whole revamp of the heating upstairs. I'm going to have to get all these heating units grouped together to make use of the optimizers. And same for the drills. I'm going to have to get those drills all grouped better. We've got ore extractors down. We could go out and check those. I think we built those at the very end of the last episode, so there may not be anything in them yet, but there may, who knows. Tier 2 biodome we can do, but that's going to need fertilizer and bacteria, so we got to wait on the algae. Doesn't look like there's much else for us to do right this minute, except ramp up the stuff that we already have. And maybe explore more areas back in here that have been opened up by the melting ice. Let's go check the ice melt situation and see if there's anything new to check out. Pretty waterfall. I made that. Oh, it looks like we're starting to get some moss on the ground now, too. Excellent. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I have 2 playthroughs going. I have my YouTube playthrough and then a playthrough just for me. So I kind of forget what I've done in which playthrough. Maybe we may have been back through here already and noted that it's all melting. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, because we came back through here twice. But looks like there's stuff we missed. Including lots of explosives, which I have to go out and make use of. Oh, okay, so we have been there. And we have been there. Okay. All right, so we've been back through here. And then that's as long as we're here, we might as well check the mining platform down in the osmium cave. See if there's anything in there yet. No osmium, but osmium may require the tier 2 mining platform. It's okay though. I mean, we need all the stuff that we're mining for now in there anyway. All right, let's go back and just focus on rockets. We'll just send up a bunch of rockets. Okay, rocket engines. Okay. Six rocket engines. That's a lot of rockets. And we've got a bunch of super alloy on us. And actually could use more. And get some cobalt. We get. Oh, that's too much cobalt. That's weird. Why is it taking all the cobalt? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. Okay, and some silicon. Rockets this way. And these will kind of stack in terms of the meteorite, the meteor showers. So we can just send these up one right after another, and they'll continue stacking. We'll just get one meteor shower after another 6 times in a row. And we will almost assuredly get a botched launch, because this rocket is not very reliable. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it doesn't. Where's my water? Lots of water. And then I will wait for nightfall or a thunderstorm to go out and gather all the iridium and uranium that's coming down. What other rockets have we unlocked here? Map information, GPS. Oh, we can do plant rockets, but that's going to require the Tier 2 biodome, which we need fertilizer for. It is nighttime now, and I'm seeing lots of uranium and iridium already out there. Looks like mostly over in that area, some over there, and there's probably some over there too. I think that's it. We used up all our rockets, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Well, let's go do some gathering. Let's get some oxygen first. And really our top priority is the algae. Let's go back and check on the algae. I can go get the iridium and uranium whenever. We've already got a bunch of that. Yes, harvestable algae. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these to deeper water. Yeah, it's too hard to see where the algae is in this shallow water. It's weird. This was the last one I built, and it's got the most algae. Probably because these are all too shallow for the algae to grow. So, you know what? Let's do this now then. Let's move these now. Unless this water is going to get deeper. I don't think it is. Ah. Is that going to be deep enough? No, maybe not. Try that. Okay, let's make some fertilizer. Goodness gracious. Two. That's it. 2 fertilizers. And 1 bacteria sample. And I think for the Tier 2 biodome we need 2. Okay, so we gotta wait for a little bit more algae before we can get the Tier 2 biodome up, which will get us on the road to trees. Very exciting. But I think we're going to call it an episode here, and then I will catch up with you in the next one, in which we'll be skipping ahead, and the planet will be hopefully much farther along terraforming-wise. See you soon. Stay safe, survivors.